Hello everyone, my name is McKenna Hartley, and today we are going to be talking about hydrophobic versus hydrophilic molecules. So before we get into that, we're going to talk about what hydrophobic and philic mean. So hydro meaning water, phobic meaning the fear of, and philic meaning strong attraction. So we're going to start off with hydrophilic. This means water loving. So this includes polar molecules, and examples of this are sugar and salt, because when you mix them into water, it actually absorbs the water. So water is polar, and hydrophilic substances break down and are surrounded by the water. Moving on to hydrophobic, this means water fearing. So these will repel the water. They are non-polar, and this includes fats and oils. So as you'll see by my two diagrams, you can see the chemical structure of hydrophilic and hydrophobic molecules, as well as what happens with hydrophobic coatings included with water and hydrophilic coatings when water is included into them. We are going to do a small experiment to show you exactly what happens with hydrophobic and hydrophilic substances. So I have with me water, 2 water jugs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my spoon, and we're going to start off with hydrophobic. So I have with me canola oil, and what I'm going to do, you can guess what's going to happen to this. So I'm going to add the oil to the water. You can already see that the oil has floated to the top. What we're going to do, we're going to try and mix that in and see what happens. Now after I've mixed, you can see that the oil is still separated and it has repelled the water. I'm going to set that aside and grab my other jug and a fresh spoon. So now what we're going to do, fresh water, what I have with me is raw sugar. So I'm going to add some sugar into this so I can open it. Add some sugar. You can see it sink into the bottom. So what happens is when I stir this together really well, they start to mix. You do have to give it a really good mix, but think of your coffee. So the sugar is not just going to be at the bottom of your coffee, it's actually going to mix into the water. So it's not completely mixed because I'd have to go a little bit longer, but you can see that the sugar has actually mixed into the water instead of repelled the water. And there you are. That's the difference between hydrophilic and hydrophobic.